Good morning. Today is June 27th, and I'm going to read out of I'm going to read out of The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beattie. So here goes. Achieving harmony. When a pianist learns a new piece of music, he or she does not sit down and instantly play it perfectly. A pianist often needs to practice each hand's work separately first. One hand picks out a part until there's a rhythm and ease in playing what is difficult. Then the musician practices with the other hand, picking through the notes until the hand learns its tasks. When each hand has learned its part, then both hands can play together. During practice, the music may sound disconnected or not particularly beautiful, but when both hands play together, a whole piece comes together in harmony and beauty. When we begin recovery, it may feel like we spend months, even years, practicing individual, seemingly disconnected behaviors in the separate parts of our life. We take our new skills into our career and begin to apply them solely, making our work relationships healthier for us. We take our skills into our relationship, sometimes one relationship at a time. We struggle through our new behaviors in our love relationships, one part at a time. We practice our new music, note by note. We work on our relationship with our higher power. We work at loving ourselves. We work on our finances, our recreation, sometimes on our appearance, sometimes on our home. We work on feelings, on beliefs, on behaviors. We practice, we struggle through, we make a little progress, go backward, and then go forward again. It may all seem disconnected. It may not sound like a harmonious, beautiful piece of music, just isolated notes. Then one day something happens. We become ready to play with both hands. What we have been working toward becomes a song. That song is a whole life, a complete life in harmony. Today I will practice my recovery behaviors through the individual parts of my life. I trust that one day things will come together in a full, complete song. That's a really good one. Ugh. I always talk about when I'm learning a new recovery behavior or when I'm trying to, you know, do something different, set boundaries, anything of that nature that is not natural to me. I always say I feel like a toddler. I feel like I'm toddling around and I'm like, I'm not going to do this. And sometimes the best way to get through the behavior is ugly and messy and not graceful and not like the finished piece of music like Melody Beattie so beautifully wrote. It's so true. And it's a muscle and it's practice. And when I first got sober, I did not like that. I did not like the sounds of that. I did not like the entire concept that this was going to be so hard and why can't I just quit drinking and be better? It was really difficult for me to wrap my head around it. Um, but here's what happened when I first started to practice these behaviors, and it was in my work that I first noticed a change, right? So when I started to practice these behaviors and doing the next right thing and doing what's right in front of me, work started to get very good. I started to see a lot of success. And then I was able to feel stronger and braver, and then I was able to apply those behaviors in certain relationships and certain things, and so it got easier. But it also says in there that sometimes we go backwards, and that is so true and so frustrating because we get past a behavior and we think that we aren't going to go there anymore. We think we're not going to go to that place of, oh, why me? Or that place of, you're trying to get something from me, or whatever your thing is, whatever your little common go-to of negative thinking or negative behavior or just not healthy behaviors towards yourself and others. you're like, or I'm like, what I'm like is like, what? I thought I got past this. I thought I was over this. I thought I did my resentments list and I thought I made my amends with this person. Because sometimes it's a person, sometimes it's a place, who knows? But then you go through it again, and there's a saying, and I'm not going to say it right because I don't ever remember the entire words, but I remember the gist of it. So here goes. Until you learn the lesson, it keeps coming back. And that's sometimes a really tough pill to swallow. But I will tell you, every time that you get past, you learn that lesson and you do it differently, it does get easier and it does get smoother and it is more like music or a dance. And and I'm still there. I'm still discovering. I'm still, gosh, it is a process. They said it was a journey, not a destination to be in recovery, and it really is. And I'm so grateful to be on this journey, and I'm so grateful that I have a current of peace and contentment inside of me instead of unrest and stress and discontentedness, because that's so much better this way. I wouldn't change it for the world. It is not easy. Every day is not a bowl of cherries. There aren't unicorns farting, frolicking around. It's it can be difficult, but there are so many blessings, and it is so much easier, and it is so well worth all the work that we do, or that I do. And I am just grateful that you're here, you're listening. Hopefully, this helps you. I know it helps me very much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Peace.